Hi, everybody. Well, do you or don't you? So recently, a debate has stormed up on social media about what to do when you're in a foreign country and you're going into the cruise port. Now, for North Americans, for especially Americans, and you're sailing, say, the Caribbean, a lot of them are closed loop. You just need to go with your driver's license or some form of ID. You don't need to bring your passport, right? But we also know that if something happens, like a medical emergency or an accident on ship, you miss the ship, if you have a passport, it's much easier, right? Much easier. So let's assume you're traveling now with a passport. And the question has been come up, what do you do when you're, say, arriving in Cozumel or St. Kitts? What do you do with your passport? And some people are saying that, oh, you absolutely should be bringing your passport with you ashore in case something happens. That way you have your passport on you as your ID, etc. Okay, that's some people's opinion. Other people are saying, no, you should be leaving it on the cruise ship. You should leave your passport there, and that way it won't get stolen. Your ID won't be, you won't lose your passport in the middle. Imagine losing your passport and getting back and going through customs, you don't have your passport now. It could be a real mess, right? So people are saying, no, leave it on the ship. And the debate's going on. Now, here's what I'll recommend that you do. As somebody who has now sailed over 185 cruises, because I'm counting my river cruise, so it's 186. I was just saying that I never take my passport ashore, ever. What I do is I make a photocopy of my passport and I put that in my wallet or in my compartment that I'm traveling with, like a fanny pack or whatever you carry around where you're going to carry your ID and your money, etc. I put it in with that. And I carry around a photo ID. So I have a health card with my photo ID on it, and I have a driver's license with my photo ID, and I leave the other in my safe. What would happen, for instance, I go ashore and bam, I'm in an accident. And I have to go to hospital, and I'm there. Now, Don, you're in St. Kitts, you don't have your passport. What are you going to do? The cruise line will start, hey, where is Mr. Terrace? Where is Mr. Terrace at? Has anyone seen Mr. Terrace? No, he's not here. Security go up to his room with the room steward. They have the safe key code. They'll go into my safe. If there's a passport there, they'll take the passport and any documents that they feel I might need, bring it down to the shore, leave it with a security person at the port. So I could be contacted, I can contact them to get my passport. If it's something like I just was late for the ship. If I'm in hospital, and they are notified that I'm in they will deliver it to me in the hospital. That's the cruise line's policies. That's what they do for people who don't make it to the ship. They don't just take the passport and sail away with it. They will leave it for you. And this way, you're not carrying it around. How many people have had their wallets stolen, their purses stolen, their backpacks stolen while on vacation, right? It happens all the time. So if you happen to have your passport with you and you're in a fanny pack and it gets stolen from you, now you're in trouble. Now your ID is gone and you have a hard time when you get back to your country, even if you're on a closed loop, right? Because if you used your passport when you left, they expect you to be using your passport when you come back. And it's a real pain in the butt to get a new passport. When you say, oh, it was stolen or it was lost, and it can be months before you get a new passport. So it's much easier to just leave it on the ship, make that photocopy, and keep it with you. That way, if you need it for any reason on shore, if you get stopped by the police or something, you can show this is who I am. It's on the cruise ship. Here's my photo ID. Besides that, everything is good. That is all you need. That is generally the feeling out there. But I'm telling you, if I'm traveling around, the worst thing that I want to happen is have my wallet stolen and my passport stolen. Because I can only think of bad things happening after that.